YouTube, baby, what's going on? Two-Tone Sports here. We're going to hit another mock draft. I know I've been releasing a lot as we come closer to the draft. I will be start doing probably 2 a week. But typically a review a mock draft. I'll do a mock draft. Combine's coming up, so you may not be seeing as many mock draft reviews or mock drafts. I'm going to be going over combine performances. So, with that being said, let's jump into it. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Showing love is free on YouTube. Trying to keep this intro a little bit shorter than normal. So, let's jump into my first round 2023 NFL mock draft. All right. We're starting this with a trade with this team exactly. And this is what we're doing. They're giving up a first, a third, and you know what? We're going to do a next year's second because they're only moving up four. The Bears are going to be able to get exactly who they want at four. The Colts are going up to get exactly who they want. This is friendly on both sides, not crippling for either. I think it's good. So, boom. All right, now we got Indianapolis Colts on the first overall pick. They're taking Bryce Young. All right, Bryce Young, yeah, he's got some size issues, but he's got the rest. He's mobile. He's got he's got a real nice ball. He really does. All right. I think it's gonna be a great fit there. They have really good weapons. They need a little bit of all line help, but you're giving up a first, a third, and a future second to move up 4 spots to get your future QB. Something you definitely need to do. I love it. It's really good for the Bears. You're moving back. You guys have a hell of a lot of needs. You guys got a hell of a lot of cap. All right, we're going to fill some of that in free agency. I would love to do that in a future video, but right now, Bryce Young, number one to the Colts. All right, we got CJ Stroud going number two here to the Texans. Pretty much that's pretty set. I think they're going to sit back and see if somebody makes an aggressive move for number one. They're going to sit back. They're totally fine getting CJ Stroud. He's got a great arm. He's more mobile than people think. Got a great touch pass. Showed out against Georgia in the playoffs. And I think he's going to be really, really good. I think it's a great start to that franchise. Um, you guys got a new coach coming in. Now you got a new QB coming in. You still got Mechie. Up in the air what we do with Brandon Cooks. But great start. And great start to your offseason, man. Gives your fans something really, really happy to, look and some really look forward to for the next season. Stroud's got it. I think it's really good, and this Ohio State QB, I'm gonna call it like curse, ain't really it. I think it's a good pick. All right, so now we got Cardinals on the board. They are going to get Will Anderson to replace JJ. I just think it's what they need to do. They're going to go Will Anderson or Jalen Carter, and then the Bears are going to take whoever they don't. So realistically, this could be Carter, this could be Anderson, this could be Carter, this could be Anderson. You don't know. Either way, both teams are fine with it. We're going to start with Will Anderson first. The Cardinals, Will Anderson, speed. He's got lower power. I would like to see him put on a little bit more size just because it's the next level and he'll be able to carry it. He's got the frame to carry a little bit more weight. He's going to come in, replace JJ. The guy's going to be very good. Very, very good at the next level. High motor. Just want to see him play with a little bit lower pads. And he's going to thrive on that Cardinals defense. He really is. They need help. I think it's probably a little bit up in the air what happens with DeAndre Hopkins. Don't know. We'll see. Okay. So with that being said, Jalen Carter to the Bears, because like I said, they're fine with whoever at four, because they're going to have their pick of Carter or Anderson. So, Jalen Carter, he hasn't had a lot of snaps. I know he was on that Georgia 21 team as well. He's going to be good. He's going to be good. He's going to be that lineman that the Bears have been looking for a while. They're going to need to get mean in the trenches again, and Carter's going to be it. Carter's going to absolutely be it. It's a pick they need to make for their franchise. You moved back, you loaded up with picks. You probably would go Anderson or Carter at number 1. You're getting them at 4, and you got more draft capital. Bravo to you guys. Honestly, bravo to you guys. All right. So now we're sitting here at number 5. So most of you want Tyree Wilson. These two are gone. That's exactly who I'm going to take. Tyree Wilson, 6'6" out of Texas Tech. Speed, great hands. Obviously 6'6", like to see him play with a little bit lower pad level. But Seattle needs a little bit help up front on their defensive line. They got Uchenna Nwosu for one more year. He had a very good season coming over from the Chargers. But Tyree Wilson, man, he's going to be your edge of the future. Like 6'6", guy's got ridiculous length. Your offense is good enough. You're going to bring back Geno. I love this pick. I love this pick, and I think it's a necessary pick. All right, moving on here. I know who I want, but let's see who you guys want. Devon Witherspoon, Brian Brees, Tyree Wilson's gone. All right, this is hard, man, because this is like how I have most of the mock drafts going. I have Devon Witherspoon here. Ugh. Yeah, let's do it. Devon Witherspoon's going here. He's big, lengthy. They need help in their secondary. They need help up front. They need help at linebacker. Way too early to take a linebacker here. Um, at pick 6, the value for like defensive line is kind of off the board. Not your biggest need. So we're gonna go Witherspoon. He's a very, very well-rounded corner. He's gonna be opposite of Okudah, and it's really where you're gonna need to start on this defense. Your offense is good enough. You got Jared Goff. Don't know how much longer he's playing or how much longer he's going to be on the team. You're going to bring back Jamal Williams. I mean, dude, he is the core of that team right now. He's the heart. He's freaking hilarious. But Devon Witherspoon, man, he's going to be it. He's going to be day one starter for you guys in your secondary. Now this is where things could get interesting, all right? So I'm sure all of you want CJ Stroud, Will Levis. There's reports. I'm going to sit here and say Jimmy Garoppolo goes to the Raiders. Some of you Raiders fans are not happy about it. Some of you Raiders fans are not happy about it. It is what it is. Okay, I think Garoppolo goes there. You're going to try to be serviceable. How is he compared to Derek Carr? That's up for you to decide. But you guys need help no matter what on your offensive line, so therefore you're going Paris Johnson. All right, Paris Johnson's massive. You want that tackle, so you're going to risk taking that little bit of uncertainty on Skoronski here because Skoronski, what's his length like? Is he going to be kicked inside as guard? You want your tackle. Paris Johnson's going to be your tackle. He's a big boy. You need a tackle in the AFC West. No matter who you bring in, I don't care if it's Lamar. I don't care if it's not going to be Lamar. That's my suggestion or my prediction. If it's Garoppolo, you're going to need a tackle. All right. Paris Johnson's an all-around tackle. He's going to move people. He's massive. I think it's a great pick. Great pick for your franchise. Even if you end up back here next year, I mean, come on. You need to start there. Get your franchise line. Get your franchise bookends on your tackles. It's where you start. Now, this is where things could get a little feisty for the Falcons. I have them consistently going Tyree Wilson in most of my drafts. As you can see, Tyree is off the board at numero cinco. So, what do you do here? All right, so we have the issue because it's not really an issue. The Falcons that came out and said they're going to stick with Ritter. I like it. I like that move. Like, you could go Will Levis here, but will you? Like, why? Why? Stick out Ritter, see how he does. If you end up top 10, 15 next year. The QB class next year is ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. So, we're going to do. Why can't I find him? We are going to do Myles Murphy to the Falcons. They're going to need that edge help. They're doing it there. I love the pick. They need to get better on their defensive line. They need to add pressure. Their offense really wasn't terrible. Cordell Patterson's a thug. Tyler Algier is awesome. Okay, I know you don't have Ridley, but dude, you got Drake London. You got Kyle Pitts. You got you can get a receiver later in this draft. It's way too high to go 8 on receiver. Um, QB, not the biggest need. I mean, like I said, let's see how Ritter does and see what next year brings. So, and way too high for a linebacker here. I love the pick. That being said, Panthers are really, really happy. Will Levis is going to Carolina. So, my eyes, what you guys should do, okay? Re-sign Darnold. Bring in Will Levis. Have Levis learn behind Darnold. Have a healthy competition between them. If Darnold doesn't do well and you're a projected top 15 pick again, hell, throw Levis in toward the end of the season. Give him some playing time. Let him learn real time. But either way, you're here for next year, and boom. Now you have a QB, a rookie QB who's got some NFL playing time, NFL speed, not just preseason, not just practice. You learn behind Darnold for a year. We're going to stick with him going next year, and now let's go and build around him. Number 9, you got Will Levis falling to you. He's got all the traits. He's got a hell of an arm. The only thing you need to slow down is the little bit of mistakes. I don't think all of the mistakes were on him. Yeah, he's thrown some bad balls some here and there, but he's got the ability. He's got the size. He's got the arm. I mean, I think it's a great pick for you guys at 9. I really do. I think it's a really, really good pick at number 9. All right? I keep showing the analysis here because it's takes what most of the fans have taken. So I keep showing this, just because you see what other fans think, whatever. I don't base it off of this. But hear me out. I'm going to go Brian Branch. The reason I'm going to go Branch, I think he's going to fly up people's boards. He's a very good tackler. Okay. Ooh, what do we have showing more of? Ooh, I didn't know this. Okay. He's a very good tackler. I really like Brian Branch. Look at his missed tackles right there. 3. 3 missed tackles. Okay. 74 tackles. Here's the thing about this guy. Look at where he aligns. Slot, corner, box, deep. He's been all over. He's mostly a slot corner, but if you need him to go deep, he can move all over your secondary if there's an injury. There is nothing more valuable than a player who can play all over the field. That is Brian Branch. I call him the Swiss Army knife. I love Brian Branch. Maybe we'll look at subscribing here, huh? Maybe we'll look at subscribing here for this if this is some good stuff. So, let's hit some first look. Where he wins, football IQ. The dude is a genius. All right, slot, I've said this, play strength. Added some muscle to his frame. Would give Branch that extra pop when taking on wide blocks and sticking ball carriers. There's little about the way he plays the game to poke holes in. I think it's a great pick for the Eagles. I really do. So, boom, Brian Branch to the Eagles. Maybe it puts you guys over the hump next year. This one's easy for me. I had Paris Johnson going there. I couldn't think of his name. I had Paris Johnson there. I do really like Skoronski here. So that's what I'm going to go with. I think the Titans take Skoronski. He's a hell of a pass blocker. I mean, look, pass block, run block, off at 882 snaps, okay? 1 sack, 3 hurries, 2 hits. All left tackle, Okay, Taylor Lewan's gone. The only issue with this guy is his length. Is his length going to be an issue where you're going to have to kick him in guard? He crazy hands, versatile offensive line, can play in at guard. What can he improve? Very little. Not many concerns. Continue to get stronger. Not like he's a liability at the moment. Dude is crazy good. Okay? I think it's a great pick. Taylor Lewan's not going to be there. Whoever you have at QB, whoever you have at running back, Henry, whoever you're going to get at receiver, doesn't matter. Keep a very good offensive line. You need a QB to be up. You need a running back to be up. It all matters about time. Peter Skoronski going to the Titans. Now, you look at this board, okay? You still see Lucas Van Ness. You still see Brian Brees. You got your QB already. What do we do? Okay, what do we do? Analysis sits here and says receiver. I agree. I like Quentin Johnston a lot. I have his grade a little bit higher than this. But look at his yards. Okay? 6 touchdowns the past 2 seasons. Yards per reception. Consistently ridiculous high. Why? Because he's a big play guy. He can play in the slot. He can play wide. He mostly plays wide. But, dude, he is big. 6'4", 215. He's going to be an X receiver. His physicality. I mean, the dude flies. He's number 8 on the PFF big board. I love him. He is going to be all over the field. He's going to be used as a utility player. Don't be shocked if you see this kid used on some jet sweeps. He's very good with the ball in his hands. Very good after the catch. I think he's got some crisp routes that are only going to get better. Would like to see his route tree be a little bit deeper, but I think he's a great pick, and I think he's a great pick here for the Texans. And may start a little run on receiver. Who knows? Who knows? Great pick. Okay, here we go. We got the Jets on the clock. I think they need a tackle terribly. So, that being said, I really like Broderick Jones here. I think it's a little too early for them to take linebacker at 13. Okay, look. All tackles. All tackles. QB wise, you guys are going to get Derek Carr. I think the Jets get Derek Carr. Garoppolo goes to the Raiders. Derek Carr goes to the Jets. Why? You're going to bring him on a 1 or 2 year deal. Hear me out. This point, you can't go Anthony Richardson. Way too high, way big of a project. You don't want to take on a project at this point. Okay? So, you're going to bring in Derek Carr. And if you don't like him, you're going to ship away Zach Wilson. All right? You're going to ship away Zach Wilson for like a 3rd round pick, 4th round pick maybe. I like it. You're going to go 4th round pick for Zach Wilson. So, you're going to bring in Derek Carr. And with that being said, you need to bolster that line. So, you're going to have Broderick Jones. 930 snaps. 0 sacks, 7 hurries, 2 hits. I don't care. Anyone in the world would take those stats. Okay? Anyone in the world will take those stats. All right? Where he wins, mentality. I love this. This combined with some awesome raw power from the true junior. Jones will likely go higher than his PFF grades. Okay? I have him higher simply because the way he plays the game. It's easy to with his mentality paired with more consistent techniques, I lost my ring, could lead to. What's his role? He's going to be a tackle. Look at him, 6'4", 310. Guy is lengthy. What can he improve? Hand placement. Yeah, you can't just punch in the NFL. You have to latch on. He, in college, would just come off that line and just blow you away. Can't do that in the next level. They're so much more technical at the next level. They're gonna bat you away. They're gonna use your hands against you. Develop more technique, Broderick. And let me tell you, you guys are gonna have your starting tackle for the future. Franchise tackle. I love this kid. I think it's a great pick for the Jets. They're gonna bring in Derek Carr. Boom, Broderick Jones goes there. I'm gonna tell you right now, Patriots do not need a QB. Mac Jones is sticking. Okay, I really like Porter here, and apparently you guys don't. Okay, so why don't we get a little wild? You got a corner going to free agency. Tackle wise, too high to take Anton Harrison. Way too high to take Anton Harrison right now. I like DeJuan Jones. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we'll get there, but way too high to take Harrison. Okay, you don't need QB. I really like corner here in Christian Gonzalez. I like Lucas Van Ness here. I also don't rule out receiver. I don't rule out receiver here. Also, I don't mind. Yeah. I'm gonna go Christian Gonzalez. I I know how Bill likes his corners. I know you got a corner going to free agency. At this point, edge rusher's kind of deeper in this. Christian Gonzalez is still like that top tier corner in my eyes. I mean, look, passer rating 74.7, not bad. 4 interceptions, okay? 64 targets, led up under 500 yards. Boom. Constantly at corner, didn't play deep because he's an up close guy. Look at him. 6'2, 201, movement skills. Gonzalez combination of size, twitch, smooth hips make it look easy when he's out there. He rarely gets left in the dust. He's a versatile corner. Press, off, man, zone, outside, inside, can do it all. What can he improve? Playing with an edge. Only thing keeping Gonzalez from being CB1 and top 5 pick is his mentality. If you can light a little fire under him, he will be a stud. All of the physicality is there. Get him right. Get him a little bit more technical. Get his confidence up. I think that's big for this kid. And man, let's be honest, Bill can do it. Big Bill can do it. Quentin Johnston, Michael Mayer. I just don't. Okay, I'm gonna hit you guys with this. Aaron Rodgers is coming back to the Packers. I'm saying it first. Aaron Rodgers is gonna come back to the Packers. It's just it. It's just what's gonna happen. I just don't see him walking away. At least not this year. They weren't. They just start slow. I don't know why. I don't know why they start so slow lately. I really don't. So, could they go Jordan Addison? All right, Watson seems to be their deep ball guy. Lazard's going to be going away. I know you need tight end, but this draft is deep. Draft is deep, all right? 8 touchdowns, averages 15 yards a catch, very good route running, very good speed. Look, in the slot, out wide. Dude's good. Okay? Route running. Crazy route running. We'll be able to run a full route tree from day one. Rare. What's his role? High end number 2. Doesn't have prototypical number 1 receiver traits because he's not that big boy. Okay? What can he prove? Play strength. Yeah, he needs a little bit more size on him. Okay? Completely different receiver when giving a free release compared to when corners land their hands on him. Some added muscle will go a long way toward helping him gain leverage more consistently. If he has space, he'll burn you. If you keep him close, he struggles because of this, because of his weight. I think it's a great pick. Give Rodgers everything he needs to finally, give him that first round receiver, please. That's what we're doing. Jordan Addison goes to Green Bay. Jordan Addison goes to Green Bay. Now, Washington. What do we do, man? Okay? Do we like Wentz? As a Washington fan, there's no way you can like Wentz. I'm sorry. After watching what happened last year, you can't like Wentz. Do you believe in Heineke? Hard. Do you take the shot at Anthony Richardson here? Eesh. So, what do we do? I know we need a corner bad. Okay? I know we need a corner bad. We're going to do a little. Some people view it as a reach. I don't think so. I think he's really good. I like him a lot. Cyrus Torrence is down here. I'm really, really thinking about him. Okay. Apparently you guys are too. You guys really need a corner. I mean, we still have Joey Porter on the board. But beyond that, mm, these two are the next that are coming off. It's tough, man. Tough. I'm going to say we do a little reach because we don't know what you're doing at QB. I'm going to say maybe you take a QB in the second or third round. You need some help on defense. But when you look at these interior guys, Osiris Torrance is kind of above the rest. But what do we do? I think you take him. And hear me out. Whether he's your biggest need right now or not, you know you're going to have a QB issue or a rookie QB back there shortly. Get that line better. We'll fix the defense. Corner is kind of deep here. We're going to take Osiris Torrance because of the future of our team. You got Brian Robinson in the back. Your receivers are good in Dotson and McLaurin. I mean, we're missing that QB and we're missing that solid defense. So what do? We take Osiris Torrance here. Boom, 6'5", 347. Okay, he's going to be a guard, crazy power. Physical limitations are the biggest thing holding him back at this point. That's it. You can move him around if really need be. Look, no sacks, no hits, 8 hurries. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Look at the snap counts for what he's done. I don't view this as a reach. Boom. He's going to Washington. Build for the future. Please, please build for the future. That being said, we're going to have Joey Porter going to the Steelers. Like father, like son. I love it. They need a corner bad. They arguably need a tackle here as well. But if you look at the board for the Steelers, I mean, dude, you're 17. You can get Darnell Wright next round. You can get Darnell Wright next round. I like it. You pray DeJuan Jones is there. He's a beast. But Jalen Duncan's a good one too. You don't need to go. Porter's the last of the three, really, on the corner, and then it falls off. So do the smart pick. All right, now we're looking at the Lions. Who did we go? We went CB in the first pick. So what do we do here? We went Christian Gonzalez first pick. You guys really been going Brian Robinson? Or sorry, Bijan Robinson? Really? That's crazy. So, we're going to give you guys a pretty cool dream here. We're going to go Lucas Van Ness outside for you guys across from Hutchinson. Okay? 31 hurries, 6 hits. Look at the snaps. 9 sacks on less than 500 sacks. Less than 500 sacks. I'm sorry, less than 500 snaps. 4 sacks. Look, he's played all over the line. B gap, over tackle, outside tackle. Kid's legit. Have him on the outside with Hutchinson. You guys got an awesome team. That's a really cool line. You got your corner. Now you got your defensive end. Now we're really looking for linebacker, and then we're looking to fill in some weak spots after that. But man, you just covered some two massive holes in the first round. 6'5", 269. There where he wins. Pad level. He's low. Versatile. Offensive line. I mean, he's not. He's defensive line. Okay. So, what can he improve? Any other moves? Due to how dominant Van Ness was as a bull rusher, I don't blame him for repeatedly going back to that. That being said, NFL offensive linemen are unlikely to afford him the same luxury. Let me tell you, if you are a very, very good bull rusher, you can teach the pass techniques. It may not come to you the first year, but the fact that he has the strength and that size is going to teach him very well. And guess what? Hutchinson's on the other side. He's very technical. Learn from him. Great, great pick. All right, Bucks. What do we do, baby? What do we do? Oof. Off the board. Gone. Do we take Anthony Richardson here at 19? Tough. Tough, tough, tough spot we're in right now. What do we like? What do we like? You need a QB. Tight end was a little bit of a drag. I hate to say it, probably going to be a rebuilding year here. What do we do? Too high to take Richardson. You don't want a project. You're probably going to look to take one in the second round. That's what I'm going to say here. So, what's the next best thing? Have you guys had it? No, you guys have not. So, what do we do? I'm going to say, let me look at something real quick. He's been a tackle. Okay? Doesn't mean you can't kick him. You really don't want to because he's been a tackle the entire time. So I kind of like this pick because they have a future of it. They really like Gronk. They loved Gronk. I'm going to go Michael Mayer there. It's either Michael Mayer or, oh, that's a weird filter. I'm going to go either Michael Mayer here or, I'm just going to go Michael Mayer, man. I like Michael Mayer. It's a tough spot for them. I got to be honest. It's a really, really tough spot for the Bucks. All right, 6'4", 265. Dude can move, but he can improve speed a little bit. He's faster than you think. Late first is what my guess is here. He's very physical, inline tight end. I mean, he can block. I mean, look at his stats. 809 yards, 101 targets, 67 receptions. That's consistent. Played 12 games every year. I mean, 9 touchdowns, 7 touchdowns, 2 touchdowns. Come on. I think it's a good pick. They love their tight ends. You guys are in a tough spot. Maybe you take Harrison and figure out where the hell you're going to put him. I don't know. But, yeah, He's gone. Nolan Smith is still there. But guess what? You guys already got Tyree Wilson. Eesh. You don't need to fill that spot. I don't want to say eesh because that's a really good pick. You don't need to do it. You don't need to do it. So what do we do? Lockett's getting a little old. Metcalf's really good. Got Fan at tight end. This is covered. This is covered. Or not covered, sorry. This is covered. He's gone. Do you just get crazy? Do you get crazy and put Brian Brees on the same line as him? Like, there's some really tough positions here. Gino's coming back. Do we grab Antonio Johnson even though we still got Adams back there, but he's not healthy or hasn't been healthy? Tough. We're going to build the offense to be, in most people's eyes, kind of unstoppable when it comes to talent. Okay? Jackson Jigba, 6 foot, 198. Ran 83% of his routes from the slot in his career, where he proved to be a sure-handed receiver who possessed in short area speed, separates from defenders, technical savvy. What can he improve? Very little. He can improve on his health. That's really about it. Okay? Only played 3 games, 39 yards. 13 games, then he only played 7. Tough. He's on the field, he's very good. Okay? Look at his numbers when he's on the field. We're going to have them take him. Why? Because it's just a nasty, nasty 3 set receivers. I mean, that's really, you got to look at this. That's really how you have to look at this. So, boom. Chargers on the clock. Zay Flowers, Jordan Addison, Jackson Smith's gone. Jordan Addison. Ooh, we're getting a little, what do you call it here? As a Chargers fan, a little up in the air. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do at receiver? What do we do at tackle? Okay, we did 2 straight years of offensive line. So, what do we do now? You now do 3 straight years of offensive line. Anton Harrison, one of the best pass blockers in this. Okay, 1 sack, 2 sack, 1 sack. Look at this. I mean, the guy has crazy stats all over the board. I know you have Jamari Sawyer. Put him at left guard. Put him at left guard, please. All right. First look, core strength he can improve. He's a swing tackle. We need that. All right, you already got a swing tackle in Jamari Sawyer. Imagine having 2 swing tackles on the team. Like, that's huge and very hard to honestly obtain. So, right here is where we're going to make some moves. You're going to know why shortly. We have Anthony Richardson going to the Ravens. Let's read about him first. Okay? 6'4", 232. He's got the size. Look at him. He wins in tools. He's an offensive weapon. He's crazy. He needs fundamentals. Yes. All right. He needs footwork. He needs throwing motion. He needs all consistency when it comes to the QB position. But his arm is ridiculous. His arm is ridiculous. Look at this. Dude's got a cannon. I love him. He's raw, but his oh man, develop him, please. And I would love him on this team. Okay? Anthony Richardson to the Ravens. We'll get there. We'll get there. Vikings are on the clock. Interesting here, too. What do we do? All right. Joey Porter, gone. Cam Smith, I like it. Okay. Where's my boy? Jeez, how far down? I'm taking Cam Smith here over Kelee Ringo. I just think they need help. They need help at corner. Pat Pete wasn't it last year. This is a very, very good pick for them. Love it. They just need to get better in the secondary. Their offense is very good. If you really want to be crazy and take a receiver here, you could. Need help at linebacker. You could go interior. I know Brees is still here, but that's what they're going to do. So now we got the Jacksonville Jaguars here. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone and he's gone. What do they do? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what they do. I'm going to say Evan Ingram does not come back. Evan Ingram is not coming back. He's going to want so much money. He played very well. I love Dalton Kincaid here. 6'4", 240, natural receiving ability, move tight end, boom. Okay, enough ability to make an impact where qualified as receiver alone. Okay, what can he improve? Muscle mass. He needs to get just stronger. But look at this kid's stats. He's going to be nasty with Trevor Lawrence. Nasty with Trevor Lawrence. Love him there. Dalton Kincaid is going to Jacksonville. Oh, brother. Who do we have here? DeAndre Hopkins. Possibly to the Giants. Do they resign Odell? Okay, they're going to get Jones. They're going to get Barkley. What do we do? What receivers are left on the board? Wow. Zay Flowers. Could go Zay. Could go center. A little early for it. Could go linebacker. They don't need tight end. I don't think they need tight end. I really like Bellinger. He's here. He's here. But they desperately need a receiver. They go Zay Flowers. Okay? Zay Flowers to the Giants. Speedy. We're going to pull his card up since I did it for everyone else. Short, though. 5'10", 172. Quickness. Absolutely crazy. He's going to do some jet sweeps, setting up routes. Scary to think that he's been as productive without being a well-polished route runner. That's going to be his problem. Look at his numbers. Boom. Boom. Look at his yards per reception. Crazy. Jones has got a cannon. He's going to be able to release it. I love this pick for them. And then honestly, just go and figure out your holes. Figure out your holes. Do we make a splash here, Dallas? Should we go crazy, Dallas? Should we go crazy, Dallas? Let's see. Okay. All you fans, Joey Porter, Addison, Bijan, boom, boom, boom. Dallas is gonna make the splash. Don't people aren't talking about this. I know. You just hear me out, okay? Some of you may not like this. Some of you may love this. Why can't I find them? Okay. What do we think? What do we think? You need tight end too. This is a little crazy. We're not giving up any player. We're going to give up a first. for DeAndre Hopkins. In return, you're going to get. Do we do a third this year? In return, you're going to get a third this year. What makes them want this pick is not this, right? No. They're just not interested. Okay, well, D-Hop is moving. D-Hop to Dallas to pair with CeeDee Lamb. Jerry Jones is making a splash. Is this enough for the trade? Realistically, I don't know. I don't know how many teams view D-Hop, what you would give up for him, what would you give up for a receiver. Dallas could probably give up a little more. Maybe next year's second. Maybe they don't get the third. Either way, they're going to make a trade. This is only first round, so it's not that big of a deal what this trade is or what the value is. D-Hop going to Dallas. They fill a huge hole at receiver. Boom. Boom. D-Hop's in Dallas. Cardinals are now on the clock. What did they do? Will Anderson. Now what do? You have not really a hole at receiver, but he was huge for you guys. You don't need to go receiver here. Okay? He was massive for you guys. What did you guys need? Edge, corner. Come on. Who's on the board? This is what we need to look at now. They could. Oh, I'm not even down there. Damn. What do we do? Kyler's been hurt. Okay. You already got your edge position figured out. What do we have left on corner? Do we make this move? And do we get Kelee Ringo? Could be a good pick. But is it worth the trade? I'm going to do it. I'm going to say you guys get Kelee Ringo. You guys are going to shore up that defense. You're going to replace him. You're going to replace D-Hop deeper in this draft. Realistically, who do you see replacing D-Hop? I mean, realistically, at this point, nobody. But you just got a first-round pick. And maybe you do like Jalen Hyatt. I know he's not the same, but maybe Kayshon Boutte in the next round. I like A.T. Perry. They're not going to be D-Hop, but let's be honest, you're probably getting more for him than that trade. You're probably going to get more. Probably messed that up a little bit, but at this point, oh wait, I just thought of some. Oh, you got Jalen Carter. Never mind. I was thinking Brian Brees, but not necessary. Where is he? Kelee Ringo. I love Kelee. I think he's definitely not. I don't think he's down at 75. 6'2", 210. He's got great size and speed. Anticipation. Always seems like he's playing catch up. He's got burnt a little bit this year. All right. Outside corner safety. He's not a third round talent. I hate to break it to you guys. Passer rating of a 70. Not great. Not terrible. I mean, they played good talent this year. They really did. I mean, Ohio State, LSU, TCU. They played Tennessee, sorry. Like, they played some legit competition. Okay? So, outside corner, box, D-line, 4 snaps in D-line, whatever. I genuinely think this is it. You guys are going to ship off Hopkins. You're going to get more for that trade. I definitely did not give enough, but you're going to get more. So, Kelee Ringo is going to come in for you guys. Now we got the Bills on the clock. What do we do here? Okay? So he's gone. I don't like Bijan. Poyer is going to be a franchise tag. Do we get a lineman? What do we do? A tackle? So we're still going to go with him. I like Antonio Johnson. Poyer's getting tagged. Realistically, you need that thumper in the back. Secondary's constantly hurt. He's going to play all over the place. Like, come on, let's look at his size. Look, uh, 6'3", 195, burst to close. He's going to play box or short. He's always plays on the football. Some of his wants his role, blah blah blah. You think he'd be a ball hawk with his length, but that was not the case. He can learn that. He's got the speed, he's got the strength, he's got all of it. Missed tackles, only 13. 55. Pass rush. I mean, look where he lines up. He's going to be a hell of a player on that team. I love him there. Great, great move. Great move. So now we're here. This one's actually pretty easy for me. I'm going to give him DeJuan Jones. He's just a massive human being. I mean, 6'8", 350. I get it. You guys are loading on the offensive line, but man, just keep loading it at this point. Size, he's going to be an absolute thug. Right tackle, he's going to be there. Would have been a top 10 pick in the 80s, but even now there's a spot from the NFL. That was a little wordy and weird. Look, he's good. He's good. Right tackle, he's going to be good. Just trust me. That size is unbelievable. Unbelievable. He's going to go to the Bengals. They need him. Great fit. Keep Burrow up. Keep Burrow healthy. Stop effing around. This is going to be crazy. Okay? You guys need to dump cap. What do you do? You're going to need a dump cap. It's going to be tough. Because, like, you don't really have much to trade. I mean, look. All right, who's a cap issue? Michael Thomas. Who's a cap issue? Cam Jordan. Both cap issues. What do you do with that? What do you do? Chris Olave looked very good. So, Michael Thomas can't stay healthy. So not only that, you are getting rid of all of this. You are getting rid of your first round pick. You're getting rid of your third round pick. You're getting rid of your second round pick next year. You're giving Michael Thomas. Do you give Cam Jordan too? Food for thought there. Probably have to get rid of Cam Jordan. Do I really think you can do this trade? You would have to get rid of Cam Jordan as well. And then you have like kind of a reasonable, but then you have to give him this contract. Is it possible? Probably not. But for some reason, I don't know how, the Saints keep finding a way to get under cap. So, Michael Thomas is going to have to go. Cam Jordan is going to have to go. Lamar's going to have to come there. You're going to have to restructure some contracts. Get under. You're going to have to give Lamar this contract. How they're going to swing it, cap-wise, I don't know. So don't call me crazy in the comments like, oh my God, the Saints already are $100 million in debt in cap. They're getting rid of Thomas. They're going to get rid of Cam Jordan in this trade too. They're giving away some picks. So we're going to do this. Okay? Now we got the Ravens on the clock. They just got a receiver. They just got an edge. They got their QB. What do you do? You get wild, is what you do. Uh, uh, Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson's going there. He's crazy, crazy athletic. I mean, dude is awesome. 6 foot, 220. He fumbles, but everything else, he's complete. I love it. We're moving on here. We're gonna finish this last one off pretty quick. Um, I think you guys are gonna get Nolan Smith at the end here. The Eagles. Nolan Smith is nasty. He is 6'3", 235. He needs to improve on his size, but everything else, he's there. His stats, look, boom, 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 consistency, consistency. He's going to line up outside. You guys are losing Graham. You guys are losing Quinn. You guys love your pass rushers. You guys love to cycle them in, keep them fresh. Great, great, great. What do you guys now? What do the Chiefs do? They're getting the best value in the draft. Brian Brees, end it off. Brian Brees is a monster. He's going to collapse pockets. Chris Jones in there. Brian Brees in there.